everyone, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm giving you guys all of my secrets on how I achieve really clumpy curls. I don't know how many people actually care about clumpy curls or even call them clumpy curls. I don't know, I call it clumping because it's basically how my curls clump together, like down here. And I posted this photo the other day showing you guys a pineapple that I wore out for dinner, and you guys loved my hair. So I was like, I have to do a video for you guys, not just talking about how my hair was styled, because honestly it was just in a pineapple, a loose ponytail on top of my head. It was nothing special, but you guys went crazy over it. So I decided to go ahead and do a whole routine here while also giving you guys my tips and tricks on how I actually style my hair and how I get my curls to clump the way that they did in that photo. And for this video, I'm actually collaborating with As I Am Naturally, and I'll be using their products throughout this entire video to show you guys how I do my hair and how I clump my curls. So let's go ahead and get into the first tip. The first tip is going to be moisture, okay? I talk about moisture and deep conditioning and all that all the time because it is the number one thing your hair needs in order to just flourish. Honestly, that is key number one, because if your hair isn't moisturized, if it doesn't have, you know, everything it needs to really be the best version of itself, then you're not going to get the results that you're looking for. And while a lot of styling products have really great ingredients that moisturize your hair like on a daily basis, you still need to be adding some sort of like intense moisture into your regimen. So for this, I actually deep conditioned with the Hydration Elation intensive conditioner from As I Am. This one is a really great example of the kind of conditioner you want to use for deep conditioning because it has really great ingredients like glycerin, shea butter, vitamin E, coconut, and doesn't have anything in it that will prevent your hair from getting the moisture that it wants. So for instance, silicone. Silicone isn't bad, but you guys know we've talked about this before. You don't want silicone in your deep conditioners or your conditioners because that is your key to real moisture throughout your week. So you want to make sure that when you condition your hair, you're using conditioners that don't have any of those extra things in it, because it will block your hair from actually getting all that moisture that you're trying to put into it. And the other part of moisture is making sure that you're using styling products that are also really great and packed with moisturizing ingredients. So for today, I used the As I Am leave-in conditioner and the curling jelly. So I use these two together, and I will be showing you guys how I use these products in this video. Not only do I detangle once in the shower while I'm cleansing, but I detangle twice. So I always detangle my hair twice, and I do the second detangling really strategically. So when I'm detangling my hair, when I'm applying products, I am going to brush my hair down and smooth the product down my hair. This is really important because if you're somebody who just finger detangles after they apply products, you may find that your curls are a little bit more separated, which sometimes I like that look. Sometimes I don't want my hair to look so perfect. I want that carefree kind of fluffy look. But if you are somebody that wants to clump your curls, like how mine are, you have to really be diligent about how much product you're using and how you are detangling your hair when the product is inside of it. So if you want to think about it in this way, I like to imagine that I am applying products before I do a roller set or a twist out, because whenever you're doing those styles, you know that you have to be more meticulous, right, with the products that you're using and the amount of products that you're using. The third secret is going to be achieving that squishy sound. And if you guys follow Mono's hair, she posted a video mentioning the squish, and I think she posted that maybe a month or two ago. She was doing a review of the Mixed Chicks line, and I saw her do the squish, and I was like, oh my gosh, I do the same thing. And I was like, I didn't know if other people did that, but hearing that squish sound helps me know that I have enough product in my hair. because I've realized time and time again, when my hair doesn't have enough water or products, it doesn't set right. And so I use that kind of sound as a check mark to say, okay, we're ready to go and dry our hair. And if I don't hear that squishy sound, I know that I need to either add a little bit more water or add more products. And when I do that squishy sound, I don't want it to be dripping. I want it to be a good consistency of dampness, but also that I can tell that I have enough products in there so that my hair sets the way that I want it to set. Again, we're kind of in the mindset of if we were doing a perm rod set or a twist set or something where we are trying to manipulate our hair. Even if you finger coil, I don't finger coil. The only time I finger coil is like maybe in areas that I need a little bit more definition or that where my hair didn't clump together as much. The last secret is going to be don't touch your hair until it is completely dry, especially at your roots. I know that it can get really tempting to kind of mess with it, especially if you're air drying and you're kind of like doing stuff throughout the day or whatever while your hair dries. It's really important that you don't touch it. Now, if you have areas of your hair that don't curl up as much as others, that's when you want to pull out your perm rods that are really close to your curl pattern. So if you have tighter curls, you want to find those really, really small and tiny perm rods or flexi rods, or even finding like a straw, whatever kind of plastic thing you can use to recreate the curl pattern that you already naturally have. This would be the point where you could re-wet those sections and then apply your flexi rod or whatever and let that set and then take it out. I know that can be a little bit of a strenuous process, but if you're someone who works and goes to school or whatever throughout the week, this is really good for like the beginning of the week so that you can set your hair for the first 3-4 days or 5 days, depending on if you add more of the curling jelly or not, if you want a more harder hold. And As I Am also has a smoothing gel that you could use in exchange for the curling jelly if you want even more of a stronger hold. Those are all my secrets. Not anything too crazy or out of the norm, but definitely more intentional styling as we talked about in my 10 do's and don'ts for curly hair. And yeah, if you guys want to see more tips and tricks, definitely I'll link that video here for you guys. And if you're interested in purchasing any of the products that I use today, you guys can go ahead and go to the link down below to the As I Am Naturally website. You can also find all of the As I Am products at Sally Beauty as well. Thanks so much, y'all. Until next time, I will see you in the next video. Bye.